Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Fiend1. My name is Fiend. My tag is Fiend1, whatever. So today's video is I'm going to show you guys my skill points, my player, how I made him. Because whenever I'm on a stream, I see a lot of people ask me, what build do you use? What skill points do you have? How's your player look the way he does? Shoot the way he does, make the passes he makes. So I'm going to make a full video showing you guys how I build my player from his height, weight, and then I'm going to show you the skill points that I put on my player. It's really important whenever you're playing FIFA, either seasons or competitively, that you have a build that's comfortable, that can do the things that you want him to do. Obviously, you can't do everything you want to do on the field, but you can get as close as possible by using the right build. So I'm going to show you guys the cam and center mid build today. In the future, I think I'm going to make more videos on like striker, winger, whatever you guys want. But for today, I want to start with the positions I play the most, and then I'm going to show you guys how I do it, and then hopefully it helps you guys do whatever. Maybe shoot better, pass better, whatever. So you're looking forward to it. Let's get in.
Alright guys, hey, welcome. So this video is me showing you guys my builds. Well, build, because I use the same build basically for cam and CM. This FIFA official reveal trailer. I mean, this trailer is just, they just shake the camera. Like, whatever. But, so let's get into it. Obviously go to player growth. I'm gonna start with the build that I don't mess with, so I won't tamper with anything. So it depends. You can start with CM, you can start with cam, it doesn't really matter. I used to run 6 foot, like in FIFA 19, FIFA 18, back in the days, but they kind of took away all the pace. So really now it's really only 5'8" and under. So I'm sure you guys might not know this, but for every 2 inches you change your height, your pace changes with it. So see there, 87, 89, 90, 92. So every time you change your height from by 2 inches, your player's speed also changes. So that's really important. I really use L2 a lot. Weight doesn't really matter in this game. No matter how much you weigh, someone can still throw you off the ball like you're a little kid. So I use 99 pounds. That's my, favorite weight to use. It doesn't hurt me in any way. It's perfect for me. Preferred foot. Left or right doesn't really matter. Doesn't really affect anything. It's just whatever you like the most. So let's get into it. Let me clear all these out and then show you guys from scratch how we're gonna do this. So if you are a center mid, obviously you're gonna have higher defending stats than an actual cam. So I don't put anything on my defending because what's the point? I'm not like a center defensive mid. I'm a center mid. I box to box. I want to put my stats on things that are more offensive. So this is something I put on every build in an attacking position. Is I max out my right side of my physical because I really want stamina. I really want second wind. I want to be able to like run all game and be everywhere at once because I really like to be on the ball and chase the play. Um, for me, I don't dribble. So if you are a dribbler, you can get 5-star skill moves. But what's most important for me is I max out everything up to this last line right here on both sides, except for skill moves, obviously, because I don't dribble. But if you dribble, yeah, go ahead and max out, skill moves on both of them. It doesn't really matter. It just depends on what kind of player you are. Obviously, if you're going to be playing as a center mid or a cam, you've gotta have the passing. So I max out all passing except for these last 2 lines right here. One, because I don't cross. I'm not gonna be throwing the ball long. That's more of like a winger or defender's job. And then passing focus you can put on it. It's not really important, but you can put that on there. I'll put that on there just in case. And then for me, I put an extra emphasis on passing. So I like to have both my weak foot maxed out, right? And then if you guys have watched streams or some of my videos, I finesse shot a lot, so I always get finesse shot as well. At this point, this is all I get on my player. This is all I get, because of what FIFA did to free kicks. It's so hard to score them that I don't even shoot direct free kicks anymore, right? But if you are someone that shoots direct free kicks, you have the option to maybe take off 5-star weak foot and max out your free kicks, right? That's up to you. It depends on what you want to do. I'm not big on free kicks, so I don't max out my free kicks. I max out my weak foot. From this point, obviously this is a center mid build, so you're not going to have such high finishing. Like 79 is, I think 81 is the 82 is the max finishing you can have. So I'm not big on that, right? As a CM, because I usually shoot outside the box, and even so, 79 finishing is still like really good. At this point, this is a free for all for me. I can go and put some on pace. Usually this is what I do. I put pace, so I have 84 acceleration and 80 sprint speed. Mind you, I'm 5'8" at this point. So if I'm 5'6", this would go up to about 86 and 82. So like I said, every 2 inches you change your height, your pace also changes by 2. So now I can put it on anything. I can put it on long shot. I can put it on volleys, which was pointless, but I'm just using an example of what you can put it on. You can put it on anything else you want. So that is what the center mid build would look like. My center mid build looks like, right? Um, so if I were to go and change that to a cam build, this is how it would change. So you guys look at the attributes right now, right? So generally, center mid has higher physicals and higher defending than the cam build, but it has worse shooting. So you're gonna see how that reflects right now. So 75, 76 on physical and defending, and then 81 on shooting. Go to cam, 73, 66, and 85. So you see how it changes, right? So it depends on what kind of player you are. You can use the cam build. Um, you can use the cam build for playing center mid. You can use the center mid for playing the cam build, right? Whenever I play competitive games in a 3-5-2 formation, I always use the center mid build because it's really important to know how to defend and be able to get tackles in against some of the best players in the country. So that's why I use that build. But it's up to you what you want to do with that. Like I said, change the height, your pace goes up. Again, your pace goes up. So um, that's kind of the gist of how I build my player in the center mid and cam position. Now at this point, it's really just up to you to how you want to play. So if you want to play as kind of like a skiller guy that dribbles to create chances, then I would focus more on maxing out my dribbling. If you want to be somebody that creates goals with passing, I would max out my passing attributes and then go from there. So let me go back and then show you guys exactly what I'm referring to. So if you're a pass first kind of player, you have to have all of this maxed out except for these 2 that are locked out because you don't really need them, right? So you max that out. From that point on, it's up to you what you want to make your secondary attribute. So for me, my main attributes are passing and dribbling. So I max out all my dribbling except for skill moves because I don't really know how to dribble like that, right? I use more L2, quick jerk moves to get away from people. And then I max out my shooting, specifically weak foot, right, and finesse shot. That's all I use on my player. Rest of my attributes are spent on getting second win trait. And at that point I have like maybe 10 left. So I just go and put a little bit on pace, maybe something else on shooting, maybe increase my finishing. But it all depends on what kind of player you want to be. Whatever is your main attribute is what you max out first, and then you fill in the rest from there. And hopefully that breakdown I just gave you guys makes sense, so that you can kind of apply it to your player and then see how it changes. So if you guys see any changes in your player or any improvements or anything like that, make sure to like and comment and let me know what maybe difficulties you're having or changes you're having, and I'll be sure to be interested in finding out how you guys' play changes. Um, And then hopefully in the future I can make more videos, show you guys how I make my striker build, show you guys how I make my winger build, and other things like that. So thank you guys for tuning in, and let's get to gaming.